Good morning. I had to come to you to give you day 9 of the day in the life of an MSer. And today I'd like to talk about those drugs that are, what do they call them? Modifying the disease course, or drugs that are trying to slow down the progression of. And depending on who you are, there are several types of drugs that do this. You have injectables, which are exactly what they sound like. There are drugs where you're giving yourself an injection. You have oral medication, and then you have infused medications. Some of these that might be familiar to those of you who have MS. You have Ocrevus, um, Rebif is an injectable. I'm trying Copaxone. I was on that once. Is an injectable, as well as Avonex. You have your oral medicine, which I'm trying to read from this list and see which one I actually am familiar with. Tefectra. I don't think I said that right. But TE, yeah, I think I did. Tecfedra. Tecfidder. I've heard of that one. I've seen the commercial. And then you have the infused medications. You have Ocrevus and Ty. I'm familiar with Ty because today I will be getting an infusion of Ty. I wanted to talk to you all and bring some awareness to these medicines that are to slow the progression. So, MS doesn't have a cure. MS does not have a cure, but they do have medicines that make things more comfortable, that take away some of the symptoms or help some of the symptoms be better. But we have medicines that are to slow the progression of MS to just what it sounds like, so it doesn't get worse. Um, I want to talk to you about the feeling that some of you may have when you are on, say, an infusion. So my infusion is Ty, and I take it once a month. So every 4 weeks, I get this infusion. I go to a center, an infusion center. I sit there for 3 to 4 hours, even though it's supposed to be two. I sit there for 3 to 4 because they have to order the medicine when I get there. Fine. Well, not really fine, but okay. But what I have recognized about taking this medication, look, I'm trying to get in the sun, taking this medication monthly, every 4 weeks, is that after 2 weeks, I start to see some of the symptoms get worse. And it's not like the symptoms get extremely better after I get an infusion, but to see the downward spiral after 2 weeks makes me feel like I should get an infusion every 2 weeks, because I know that I want to be in the best form for me. So I'm curious about some of the medications that other people are on. The oral medicine that you're on, not having to take an injection, and how long or how often do you have to take the oral medicine? Is it every day like other medicines? Those of you who are on infusions, I think it's Ocrevus that is 2 times a year. That sounds amazing. 2 times a year versus once every month. So make sure that you're checking with your doctors for what is the best treatment for you. I'm sure everyone has a favorite or one that they can't stand. I couldn't stand Avonex because the needle was like this long and they wanted you to put it into your thigh muscle, and only this much was supposed to be left. Uh, Talk about learning how strong you are. A lot of these medications are going to teach you that you can do things that you never thought you can do. Don't be so quick to say, I can't take that because I don't want to give myself a shot. And don't be so quick to think that one medicine is better than the other. You have to keep your communications open with your doctor. And just to let you know, what I talked about with me, that 2 weeks in is about the limit of me feeling good. You can start to see me tracking my foot more, or I get more fatigue and things of that nature. Try and wait till the truck passes. Okay, he passed by. But the truth is, I should be talking to my doctor about that. I should let the doctor know that after 2 weeks, I'm pretty tired again, and see what the doctor can do for me. You have to keep the lines of communication open with your doctor. Let them know what's happening. Be your advocate. Advocate for yourself. Let the doctor know that seeing him once a year is not good, or seeing him every 6 months is not enough, because you have to let them know about the new things that are going on with you. And you never know. There might be another medication out there that's better, but you won't know unless you let the doctor know what's going on with the one you're on right now. So I hope that you all got some clarification on medications. There are so many out there right now. There's so many out there. The list was very long. Um, Make sure you do what's best for you, because that's the only thing that matters. Doesn't matter what anyone else's favorites are. It only matters what is best for you. Take care, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow's day 10. Hope to see you there.